In 1990, Dubai was little more than a barren desert with dusty soil and no water. The landscape was harsh and uninviting, and the idea of creating anything more than a small settlement seemed impossible. Yet, within a few decades, Dubai transformed into one of the world's most iconic cities, boasting some of the largest buildings, malls, and hotels globally. This is the story of how a small fishing village became a global hub for trade, tourism, and innovation. In the 19th century, Dubai was ruled by local sheikhs, and its economy relied on fishing and pearl diving. The area was known as a trucial state, part of a protectorate agreement with the British Empire. This agreement ensured safe passage for British ships. However, little development occurred as the land offered few resources. That began to change in 1958 when Sheikh Rashid bin Said Al Maktoum took over as ruler. Sheikh Rashid was a visionary who saw potential where others saw only a desert. Inspired by European infrastructure during his travels, Sheikh Rashid decided to turn Dubai into a global trading hub. The city's location along the Persian Gulf made it ideal for trade between Asia, Africa, and Europe. He deepened and widened Dubai's natural creek to accommodate larger ships. This was a risky move as it required significant investment and loans. But the gamble paid off as international trade flowed through the city. Dubai's first major port, Port Rashid, was completed in 1972. This was followed by Port Jebel Ali in 1979. These ports became major centers of commerce, attracting ships and traders from around the world. Sheikh Rashid's decision to declare Dubai's ports a tax-free zone further solidified the city's status. Businesses flocked to take advantage of the favorable conditions. While oil was discovered in Dubai in 1966, Sheikh Rashid knew the reserves were limited and would not sustain the city forever. He used the oil revenue to invest in infrastructure, creating an airport and expanding the city's capacity to handle international trade. His most famous quote reflects his foresight. "My grandfather rode a camel, I drive a Mercedes. My son drives a Land Rover, but my great-grandson will ride a camel again." Sheikh Rashid understood that oil wealth was temporary. He wanted to ensure Dubai's future without it. As Dubai grew, Sheikh Rashid's son, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, continued his father's ambitious vision. He focused on turning Dubai into a global tourist destination. In 1999, the Burj Al Arab, the world's tallest hotel at the time, opened on an artificial island. This seven-star hotel became a symbol of Dubai's grandeur and cemented its reputation as a city of luxury and excess. Sheikh Mohammed also spearheaded the construction of the world's tallest building. This building is the Burj Khalifa, along with several man-made islands, including the iconic Palm Jumeirah. These grand projects attracted tourists and investors, further boosting Dubai's economy. However, Dubai's rise was not without challenges. The city's rapid development relied heavily on foreign workers, primarily from South Asia. Many of these workers lived in poor conditions with low pay and limited rights. Despite new labor laws introduced in 2017, issues with worker exploitation persisted. Reports of abuses have continued to surface. Dubai's conservative autocratic rule also sparked international criticism. High-profile cases such as the escape attempts of Princess Latifa and Princess Haya highlighted the restrictions on women even within the ruling family. These stories contrasted sharply with the image of modernity and openness that Dubai presented to the world. Despite these issues, Dubai's transformation from desert to metropolis is nothing short of miraculous. The city stands as a testament to bold vision, strategic location, and the ability to harness global commerce. Today, Dubai continues to attract millions of visitors and businesses. This cements its place as one of the most remarkable cities in the world.